Boom shakalaka, some are still bearish, but check out this surprise Bitcoin move and the altcoin breakout we've been waiting for. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we are taking a look at Bitcoin's surprise upcoming move and the altcoin breakout that has been many years in the works. Before we get into things, like the video, join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love, and of course subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel. This one. Now, today, Fear and Greed at 53, neutral. You can see for the past month, we've been pretty much neutral territory. Nobody knows where things are going. The overall market down 1% today. Bitcoin at 115,653, Ethereum 45.57, XRP 298, Solana 236, BNB 920, Dogecoin 26 cents, Tron 34 cents, Cardano 86 cents, and Hyperliquid at 11 at $53. Now, Bitcoin sitting above these three lines, the 21 EMA in blue, the 50-day and 100-day moving averages in yellow and green here, just breaking above them. Now, I want to draw your attention to something right here, so I will pick up the drawing tool. You can see that all Bitcoin price was below all three of them back in the beginning of September, now has broken above all three of them. Let's take a look at the last two times this happened. The last time that happened was back here in April, and then broke above them in the end of April, and guess what? Price went from $92,000 all the way up to $123,000. That's a significant upward price move. Now, the time before that, when Bitcoin price was below all three, was back here in September, broke above them in the end of September, and guess what? Price went from $65,000 to $109,000. So we had this happen twice before, once again breaking above all three. Could we see the same type of significant Bitcoin surge? Well, some people are saying no. Some people are saying Bitcoin miners position telling us that the top is about to come. You can see here, dropping here, miners position, so clearly the top is over, but I would argue no, because if we see all of these previous spikes were very high on this scale, close to the 3-4 territory. This spike we had right here was right about 1. This chart actually tells me the end hasn't even begun. This is a lot closer to what we saw back here. So unlikely a top, and if you are planning on Bitcoin cycles based on time, it may not happen this time. Decode Jar said back in June that challenge your view on Bitcoin cycles because it's likely there's significantly longer to go. Rigid 4-year timeframes probably won't work out. That's right. These cycles could get longer because while historically miners were the largest Bitcoin holders, that is no longer the truth. Now we have large companies, we have nations, we have really rich people. All of those things control more Bitcoin than miners, and so they're not selling every cycle to recoup their losses. So price could have a lot higher to go. And as you can see, the peaks we saw previously were when this histogram was in the green. We haven't even entered the green yet on that. But if we take a look right now, the Bitcoin perpetual funding futures rates are trending lower. You can see dropping right here, getting close to the negative. History says bottoms form a neutral negative funding. So another shakeout can't be ruled out. Price could come down a little bit, but after that, price generally goes up. We have Bitcoin finding support just recently at the previous range high from back here at the end of 2024. Price is looking good for a new all-time high as Bitcoin is combating this blue line of the power law corridor. It saw this line at the end of 2024. It saw this line in the beginning, or maybe the beginning of 2024, maybe the end of 2023. It's seen this line many times. Could this be the time it breaks through? Because when it does break through, that's what generally leads to a market top. So far, we're just sitting in the center. You can see this chart also, Bitcoin just continuing up the channel, not anywhere near the top, just continuing where it's going. And if you guys forgot, there was a nice big inverse head and shoulders right here. Definitely has not fulfilled that yet. That would be towards $120,000 to fulfill that inverse head and shoulders. So where are we in the grand scheme of things? And this could be an eye-opening chart for some of you because a lot of people think we're getting close to the end of the cycle. Now, every chart that I've seen suggests the cycle really hasn't even begun. The fireworks haven't even been lit this cycle. We can see that this is comparing Bitcoin and the business cycle. Now, we have tops when the business cycle peaks, so Bitcoin peaks. You can see business cycle peak and Bitcoin peak. We have bottoms or bear markets when Bitcoin cycle and business cycle fall together in this purple area. Where we are right now is green, the bull market ramp, where the business cycle keeps falling while Bitcoin grinds up. And then what everybody waits for, the parabola, is when Bitcoin or the business cycle reverses, starts trending upwards while Bitcoin rises. So right now, the fireworks have not even been lit. And just to give you an idea how high price could go, how dramatic these fireworks could be. In the past 15 years, from 2009 to 2024, the Bitcoin capital inflows were $435 billion. Now, in a tenth of that time, the past year and a half, we have surpassed that $625 billion. But in the past year and a half, price really hasn't risen that much. Definitely not that dramatically, maybe from like $60,000 to $100 and something thousand. So what is going to happen? Well, once there's a spark, things are going to go up dramatically. As a matter of fact, Timothy Peterson saying right here, not a believer in TA, but is a believer in repeating cycles. You can see this nice trend right here. This chart points to Bitcoin reaching $200,000 in 170 days. You give it a better than a 50-50 chance. Red line's parallel, green line's parallel as well. So we might just see another step up the ladder, and this ladder might just keep on going for a long time. Now, if we take a look at the total market cap, including Bitcoin, we can see right here a very nice break on the RSI, also a break of this level right here, suggesting big expansion coming. And if we remove Bitcoin from that, the biggest breakout of the strongest resistance we have seen in a while is finally being broke through. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Total 2 now breaking through the strongest resistance ever. Reaccumulation is finally done, and the parabolic curve, which we've seen in cycles previously, should now begin. The real deal is about to begin. So buckle up. Things are about to get exciting. And that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, check out some of our shorts, and I will catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
Boom. Shakalaka.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.